A Las Cruces family is heartbroken after learning their shelter dog must undergo an abortion. It's the policy of the Animal Services Center of the Mesilla Valley that all pregnant animals must be spayed, and if pregnant, their puppies aborted. Family members say they don't understand why that's necessary. ABC 7's Josie Ortegon has a story you'll see only here on ABC 7.
It's a policy that's been in place for years, and when a family adopts a dog, they are informed of the requirement. The Days family says they knew of this requirement, but hoped special circumstances would allow them to bring home their dog's new litter.
Who's that?
Lila.
Lila?
Little Kaya and Camden Daves are head over heels in love with their shelter dog, Lila.
I would give her a drink and she would feed her.
The Days family adopted the 1-year-old Jack Russell Terrier 2 weeks ago. Just recently, they brought her back to the shelter because they thought she was pregnant. Once they brought her in, they were told if Lila was pregnant, the puppies would be aborted.
And I said, oh my goodness, is there any way that we can save the puppies? I said my husband and I would be willing to pay for everything. And he said no, that there's no exceptions.
That requirement is listed in the contract for the shelter's foster to adopt program. Dr. Vesco Mock says the abortion policy is needed because there are simply too many animals here at the shelter.
We have to have that policy that all pregnancies are terminated.
Dr. Vesco Mock says it's unfortunate animals are euthanized in such large numbers, but the reason is the high intake. She says the abortion policy is in place to help diminish that number. She adds during spaying procedures, aborting animals happens at least once a day at the shelter.
I would say we are probably 10 to 20 years away from that goal.
Dave says she understands, but guarantees the puppies would have gone to a good home.
Definitely would make sure these animals were taken care of and they were spayed and neutered immediately.
And in addition, the shelter doesn't even know if the dog is pregnant at all. Dr. Vesco Mock tells me they do not perform the diagnostics needed in order to determine that the dog is pregnant at the shelter. Those are only performed at vet clinics. In Las Cruces with our New Mexico Mobile Newsroom, Josie Ortegon, ABC 7.